Welcome to my milking cottage on the Demi Rosa. Good morning. Today we're going to try to make mozzarella so that we can have pizza for lunch. So we'll have fresh mozzarella on our pizza, our sourdough pizza crust that we made yesterday. So we're going to start with 2 gallons of milk, and I really would wish everyone would like and subscribe so that we can really kick this off. So we're going to pour our milk, and here we go. So I have 1 more half gallon to pour in to get our 2 gallons in. And then in the cool milk, we're going to put our citric acid. And it comes like this, and you can get it at cheesemaking supplies, probably Amazon, I don't know, I haven't done that. But you just sprinkle it over your cool milk, and then you stir. This being fresh milk, I don't stir it as long, so half a minute maybe. But you get this all stirred in, and then we'll put our Screamin' Mimi in and warm up our milk. Okay, so I have crickets in the other room. If you don't mind the crickets, I'm going to tell you about my Screamin' Mimi. This I set at 88 degrees, and I'm going to sit it right in here, and then I'm going to warm up my milk. And when it gets to the 88 degrees, she will yell at me, and I will fix it. Well, the Mimi is a screaming. So we're at 88 degrees. So I have 1/2 teaspoon of rennet in 2 tablespoons of cool water. I am going to pour this into my milk, give it a stir for about 30 seconds. And that is going to help us with our stretching. Well, the citric acid will help with the stretching, but this will help it firm up its curds. And then what we're going to do is put a lid on this and wait another 15 minutes. So we've got it all stirred in, and now we wait. Well, it has been 15 minutes, so we're going to pop off the lid, and we're going to cut our curds with our curd knife, this is what our curd looks pretty impressive, doesn't it? And while we've been waiting our 15 minutes, we've had one of our chicks hatch out. So if you hear a beep, 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 that's one of our chicks that's hatched. So we can take off the lid and cut the cheese. I guess we should cut the curd. So, and you know how it started with liquid milk, but with the rennet and the citric acid. See, look at this. You're literally cutting milk. Isn't that cool? So do it in 1-inch strips. You want to cut it this way. Then you want to cut it this way. And all that's coming out is the whey that's coming out of the curds. And then you want to cut it at a diagonal so that you get as much of the curds skin so that the whey can come out. And then we leave it like this and let the whey come out for about 5 minutes. So it's been 5 minutes. So now we turn the heat back on at low, and we're going to stir gently for, till it reaches 108. We have to get it up to 108. And as we stir it gently, we'll break the big, look, see how big those curds are and how jelly they are. And as we stir and cook, they're going to get smaller. They're going to shrink because the whey is going to come out of them. We'll break them up a little bit as we go too. So the skin surface isn't quite as big. But we just stir gently to keep them where they do not stick together. And we'll do this until it reaches 108. And I have my Mimi already set. And so we'll wait until we get 108. She screams at me. Okay, we've been stirring for a while and it's, not quite. It's 103 right now, but as you can see, the curds are smaller and the whey is being released. You see the big curds, how they're really full still, not full, but they absolutely have whey in them. So we're just gonna keep stirring until 108 degrees and the whey is really released. Well, we have reached temp, so now we take it off the heat and move it over. And we just continue stirring slowly for another 20 minutes. But let me show you. Let me show you real quick. It's gotten curds have really gotten much smaller and a lot of whey has been released and it's already kind of doing the stretchy thing. So gonna be some good mozzarella. So I'll just stand right here for the next 20 minutes and just keep stirring away, listening to the chicks over there hatching out. Okay, well, it's been 20 minutes. So now we ladle our curds into our colander that's been covered with butter muslin, double strength. And we're just gonna ladle our curds. So you can see how small they are. Some of them are already a bit stretchy, like that one. So we're just gonna put them all in here. And I'm not real good at ladling, so I'm gonna pour my whey out again. Ooh, whey. So we're gonna pour out our whey. Try to keep all our curds. It's 2 gallons of milk. It's kind of heavy, kind of hard to steer here. I'm gonna get all this out. And then we'll put the whey. We'll leave the curds in here for about 15 minutes to let them drain completely. And oh my goodness, that looks so wonderful. Stretchy little curds. Yummy, yummy. And then the magic happens. Then we're going to put them in to the hot, salty water and stretch like taffy. And before you know it, we're gonna have us some mozzarella and for our pizza. How exciting is that? Okay, so plop and 15 minutes and we move on to the fun part. While we're waiting for our 15 minutes for our curds to drain, big tip on cheese. Whenever you get your cheese out of whatever bucket, bowl, or pot you used, make sure you immediately get it into hot water, hot soapy water, so that you don't have concrete on your bucket, bowl, or pot, because it has a tendency to just turn to, oh my goodness, it's bad things, man, bad things. So always get your pot underwater as quickly as you possibly can. So here we go. We've drained our 15 minutes. Then we're gonna put our cheese onto our cutting board. Then we're gonna cut it into 1-inch squares. So let's do that. Doesn't that just look yummy? Talk about squeaky yummy. And then we're gonna put them in a bowl with salt and Then we're gonna pour our hot water on top of them. These little yummy curds. And it calls for 8 cups of hot water, 180 degrees. And this is gonna melt and make it stretchy. So make sure that they're covered. And then we get to stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. With our 2 wooden spoons, this over here. Then we start our stretch. Get our salt all in there. You see look at that. What? Look at that wonderful stretch. Yummy. It's just like pulling taffy. Just like pulling taffy. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that so cool? So we stretch. You can do this with your hands, but it'll hurt really bad. Maybe in a minute when it's not quite as hot. But look at that stretch. What? And I should let you know, you don't have to use good cream-filled whole Jersey milk. You can always go to the grocery store and buy some milk. Not going to be as good, but you can. And you can wow your friends. You can have a stretching party. Isn't that just so neat? That citric acid really makes it stretchy, stretchy. And you just keep stretching and pulling, stretching and pulling, stretching and pulling. Isn't that wonderful? That is tremendous. Who knew that in a very short time you can be making your own mozzarella for your pizza, your lasagna? Oh boy. I'm gonna try, see if how bad I can kill myself here. Stretch with clean hands, of course. Stretch this baby. He's hot, 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 hot. Let's stretch and pull. Yummy, yummy. Can't wait to get this on a pizza. See how pretty it's getting? I hope you can see that it's really getting shiny and, oh, look at that baby. We're gonna cut this one off about here. Yeah, sure we are. And we're gonna get this one all rolled up, stretched out. Make us a ball of mozzarella. And we're gonna get it into some ice. Get some cold water on that one. Get it cooled off and stop the cooking and get it ready. I'm back. Get it ready for to be grated. Look at that. Yummy, yummy. Look at this one all stretched out. Man, this can't go wrong with fresh mozzarella. Oops. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful. Well, here in just a minute, when this cools a little bit, I am going to show you what we do with sourdough pizza dough. Making us some pizza with our fresh mozzarella. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, it's lunchtime. So we have our pizza dough and we're putting on our sausage, because Mr. Pat doesn't eat pizza without meat. And he likes it a lot. So, doing that. And then we've got our onions and our green peppers. Yummy. And then even some mushrooms. Little mushrooms. Those are big mushrooms. Okay, now our mozzarella. We're gonna just spread this all over our pizza. Yummy. I'm surprised there's any left. I've been chewing on it and it's really pretty good. Okay, and this goes into the oven and we will see what it looks like when it comes out. So out of the oven, hot and bubbly, just smells wonderful. This is how a fresh mozzarella pizza is supposed to be. So please, y'all like and subscribe. Have a blessed day. And remember, wish you could smell mozzarella, fresh mozzarella. It's a good thing. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless.